So in the recent Windows 11 beta build, Microsoft has started testing a new feature that I absolutely don't like. Microsoft is removing the ability to create a local account during Windows setup. They want us to use the Microsoft account during the installation, but if we want to switch to local account, we can do that after we are done installing and setting up our Windows with the Microsoft account. And I absolutely hate this. Now, here is the most interesting thing about me and how I use Windows 11. Yes, I use Microsoft account, okay? But only after when I'm done setting up my Windows using the local account. Okay, there are a couple of reasons why I prefer installing Windows 11 with the local account instead of Microsoft account. First reason, automatic BitLocker. Second reason, automatic backup to the OneDrive. No custom user folder, the username. If I use the Microsoft account during Windows installation, the user folder will be whatever my email address is. When you use Microsoft account, it's again related to the OneDrive. Some of the user folders are actually inside the OneDrive folder, and they are also being synced with the OneDrive, and I don't want that to happen. And there are many other forced features when you use Microsoft account. Okay, and I just can't use Microsoft account during installation. I have to use local account. And yes, again, I use Microsoft account after I'm done setting up my Windows, like debloating it, optimizing it, customizing it, and everything. The reason why I don't stay on the local account and use Microsoft account instead is because I actually use some of the Microsoft services. And when I'm signed into the operating system using the Microsoft account, I don't have to sign in to use Microsoft services constantly. So yeah, I use Microsoft account, but not the way Microsoft wants us to use. I just can't install Windows with the Microsoft account. I have downloaded this build, and one of the most, simplest way to use local account during Windows 11 setup was to use this command. First, you have to press Shift and F, which will bring the command prompt, and you can also see build here. And here, this is the most commonly used command to create a local account. Okay, and now if you type this and hit enter, it doesn't work. It will restart the Windows installation, and yeah, it just doesn't work. The command still works. You'll see the window popping up, the local account creation window, but after that it just restarts. And this was actually one of the methods that I use to quickly create a new virtual machine, because I have so many virtual machines here. Let me show you guys, and I just can't use the online account on all of them. Now, this might seem like a big deal that Microsoft is planning to, remove the local account creation methods. For now, it's not a big deal, but as you can see in the future, in coming 1 or 2 years, we might not be able to create a local account. And creating all these local accounts using either command prompt or using the XML file, the answer files, are actually official thing from the Microsoft. These things are actually built into the Windows. Now, Microsoft is actually trying to block or remove these built-in features so user can't create a local account. And it's not a good thing for many people out there who prefer the local account. Now, let me show you guys another built-in feature that you can use to create a local account. And I think they haven't patched it yet. They haven't blocked it. So if you choose the setup for work or school, second option, and click next, here click sign in options, and here click on domain join instead. This is basically gonna let you use a local account. So Microsoft says here, when user uses the local account, or they call it the mechanism to bypass the Microsoft account, they also skip the critical setup screens, potentially causing users to exit OOBE with the device that is not fully configured for use. Okay, So basically what they are trying to say here is that all these things, all the privacy related things, you have to go through these. Okay, if you don't go through these, they will be auto disabled. Still, I can disable it, so accept, and let's see what is the next step. Another method that I want to show you guys is the XML method. Let me show you guys here. Answer files. This is called Unattend XML file. Using this, you can automate the Windows installation and also enable and disable certain features. And it's from the Microsoft. And there are tools that you can use to create a answer files or unattended XML files. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is still going to work because a lot of people actually use XML files to automate the Windows installation. Now there is this really popular tool called Rufus. Using this, we can create a bootable USB drive for Windows, even Linux. I actually use this tool to create a bootable USB drive because it has some really cool and simple features that actually helps me install Windows the way I want. Okay, so here you select the ISO file, okay, and just select your USB drive and click start. When you click on start, you get these options. Okay, remove system requirements, remove online account requirement, and create a local account username under KV. I choose these options and I'm all good to go. Okay, I don't have to do much during installation. And this thing is basically generating a answer file for me. So I have created a bootable USB drive using the Rufus. So let me actually boot into that. So here you can see we are using the local account and it's working. Okay, so again, as I said, for now it's not a big deal, but in the future we might not be able to use a local account. And I'm pretty sure this method will also work, the Rufus or answer file method. So I'm gonna boot that USB drive that I created using Rufus, and let's see what happens. And it's gonna take a little while because it's booting from the USB drive and it's virtual machine, so there is a lot going on. Okay, it booted. Yeah, it takes a little bit longer than the usual ISO method, and you can see this is the USB flash drive, and look at that, it's working. All right, so we're gonna go skip the layout, and it shouldn't ask us to create a local account or sign in with the Microsoft account because we already selected that in the Rufus. I think it's just gonna take me to the desktop, and look at that, it was like so much faster. Now I can just optimize and customize my Windows, and then I can use my Microsoft account. And this is what I do actually. There is no way I would use Microsoft account during installation. Again, as I said, there are so many features that I don't want to use when you use Microsoft account. So maybe by the time Microsoft removes local account completely from Windows, the Linux will become better and we'll be able to actually switch to Linux. Okay, I know for most people Linux is better, okay, but overall, you know, Windows is still good for doing almost everything. But yeah, Linux is also getting better. Yeah, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. But if you still have any questions or have any suggestions for me, you can always do the comment and we can have some chat in the comment section too. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and have fun. Bye-bye.